file new. I will use .c so that no require of header files. So I'm starting from int main. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So int x, then printf rccIIT and store it x equal to, then print the value of x also. Line x equal to %d x. Get ch for the cl-3.2 clear screen. Okay. Then since int main, so return 0. Okay. So first save it, file, save as. So this is online coding class 3.c. Okay. First compile it. And oh, sorry. CLR is here. First declaration, then the function. Sorry, my mistake. CLR is save, compile. Okay, no error. Number of lines 10. Run. See the output. Okay, RCCIIT, then x equal to 6. Now, how this 6 is coming? Since printf is returning how many characters it successfully printed. So that's why it is returning x. Now, suppose I am giving two blank spaces. Then what will happen? It is printing R, then two blank spaces. Blank spaces are also white space character. So the value of x will become 8. Clear? Now check another interesting thing. Suppose instead of an integer value, suppose there is one float variable float, say y equal to suppose 123.02. The value of this float variable is 123.02, and I am printing here percentage. Why percentage? Because I want to print the float variable, comma y. I am printing the value of y. Y is in float. Okay. Now what should be the output? Anyone? Are you following? Anyone? Please give me the answer. What should be the output? Or it is a wrong statement. Are you listening me?
Yes, sir.
তাহলে বলো আউটপুটটা কি হবে, নাকি আমি কম্পিউটারের ভিতর ঢুকে তোমাদের চট থাপ্পড় দেবো? কি হবে আউটপুট? চুপ করে আছি।
সিনট্যাক্স এরর হবে।
গুড। সিনট্যাক্স এরর এসছে? সিনট্যাক্স এরর যদি হয় তাহলে কম্পাইল টাইমে আসবে, তাহলে সিনট্যাক্স এরর নয়। তাহলে নেক্সট আউটপুট কি দেবে, আউটপুট কিছু দেবে, তাহলে বুঝতে পারছো since there is no error so it will give some output. What should be the output for this y? It is clear na
Integer value of y.
how integer value of y, I am using %, so it will give float value
No sir, for x.
x. Okay, let's check. First tell me what I have told you. What is the purpose of printf? It will print number of characters and then it will return how many characters it successfully printed. So how many characters for printing this float value, how many characters are required?
6.
So then what should be the output? Is it clear? Is it clear?
Sir, you give that 0.02 to why it is coming like
ওটা ফ্লোটটা কনভার্ট করতে গিয়ে ওরকম হয়, ওটা কোনো প্রবলেম নেই। ফ্লোট যখন 0.2 থাকে না, 0.2 কে যখন কনভার্ট করে বাইনারিতে তখন কি করে, কনসেপ্টটা কি, কিভাবে বাইনারিতে কনভার্ট করে জানো তো? ফ্লোটিং
Sir.
ভ্যালুকে কিভাবে বাইনারিতে করে, ওটা 2 দিয়ে মাল্টিপ্লাই করতে হয়।
yes sir.
তো মাল্টিপ্লাই করলে দেখবে ইনফাইনাইট ওটা। ওটা দেখো 0.02 ইনটু 2 কি আসবে 0.04, তারপর আবার 2 দিয়ে মাল্টিপ্লাই করলে 0.08, আবার মাল্টিপ্লাই করলে 0.06, এটা ইনফাইনাইট চলতে থাকবে। সেই জন্য এখানে কটা তুমি দেখো কত প্রিন্ট করেছে 123.0199997. So how many characters it successfully printed? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. That's why the value of x is 10. Is it clear? See, if I write instead of 0.2, suppose I am writing 0.5, what will happen? Yeah. For 0.5, see, the 00 is coming. Now, if I write 0.2, it means after point, it will only print 2 variables. Is it clear? How many characters? 6 characters. So that's why the output is 6. The value of x is 6. So I hope the return type of printf is clear. That's why I am telling you that the ideal function type is with argument with return value. Same thing is happening in case of scanf also. Same thing. In case of scanf, same thing will happen. The syntax of scanf is int scanf plus the format string, then address of argument 1, address of argument 2, dot dot dot. This is the syntax for scanf. And what is the return type of scanf? Integer. Means the return, so scanf will return how many variables it successfully taken. What is the use of scanf? It will take input from the user. So here, suppose I am writing x equal to scanf %d, %d, ampersand a, ampersand b. How many variables it is taking? Scanf? 2 variables, a and b. So it will return value 2. See, how many variables it successfully taken. The return value of x is integer and the value is 2. So if you print here, if you print what is the value stored in x, it will give you 2. So the built-in functions also written in such a way that it will satisfy the ideal function type, that is, it will take something as input, sorry, it will take some arguments and in return it will give some value. But the main thing is function only can return a single value. Suppose you want to return more than one value from a function. For example, suppose there is one quadratic equation. This is one quadratic equation. You have to write a function to return two roots of the equation. Is it possible from a function? The answer is no. It is not possible to return more than one value from a function. So since the quadratic equation may have two roots, then a function cannot return two roots simultaneously. But you can solve this problem in a different way, that is using pointer. I will discuss about this in later classes. But this is solvable. This problem is solvable. But generally, using a simple function that so far we have discussed, it is not possible to create, it is not possible to return more than one value. Okay? So this is all about function, and in case of user-defined function, obviously you have to define the function and then you have to call it. If it is a built-in function, then just you have to call it, no need for defining it. And finally, the third optional part of a function, that is called function prototype. Just I'm showing you how to write function prototype, but don't use function prototype if you are able to write the function definition before its calling. Mean first write the function definition, then the main function, then no required of this function prototype. But I'm giving you the idea how to write the function prototype. Or suppose for this function, for this one, with argument with return value, the add function. So your function prototype syntax will be like this. First you have to write return type, then you have to write function name, okay? Then you have to write only the data type, comma, data type of argument 2. No need to write the argument names. Okay, and then don't forget this semicolon. That is very important. This is very important. You must have to give this semicolon. Okay, and you have to write it after the hash include, or has defined whatever, and before the definition of this function. Sorry, before the calling of or before any other function definition. Okay. Suppose the function definition is here. Suppose the function is like this: int add int a, comma int b, then the definition return a plus b. Okay, then the function prototype will be like this: int return type, then function name, then data type of argument 1, int, comma, int, then semicolon. So this is your function prototype. And when it is required, if you define the function, if the function definition is after the calling, I have already told you, whenever a function calling statement is found inside any function, the compiler will start searching the definition at the top. That's why this function prototype should be given at the top. Okay, so with this, I'm ending today's class. Again, I'm saying sorry for the delay. There is a power cut, and that's why I'm not able to connect. So I hope you'll understand my problem. With this, I'm ending today's class. If you have any query, you can ask me right now.
Sir,